What's good?
What's going on, man? TEP right here. Your boy Jew, Buddha, Ed. Your usual suspects. How y'all doing today, man?
Chilling, man.
You're good?
Hey, but the reason I put my arm up because I got about the little homie song.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
When you,
yeah, I forgot about his stuff, too.
Well, we got it next week.
Yeah.
Anywho, this is episode 51 of the Transferable Experience podcast. Like always, remember to do all the things on all the things. And we're going to go ahead and,
Let me pop this off. Let me get a little ice off. Because it's been on my heart.
ooh, I'm scared.
And as we all know. Because, look, I got to address some haters, man. Look, the Chiefs lost last week.
They did.
Now, look, man.
It was no mistakes. I'm going to let you go.
This why it was heartbreaking to me. Because it was like, it was a roller coaster year for us. Started good, had a very, very deep low.
Yeah.
Then we had a very, very good high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we bottom. We bottom out, but our bottom ain't bottom.
Yeah.
Like our bottom out is
It's
still
the conference championship.
Yeah. Like that's bottoming out for us.
Yeah, bro.
And it's like when you watch a good high school player like tear their ACL. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like that boy, he's so cold. I just wonder if he gonna be like he was when he come back. You know what I'm saying? Like after he tears ACL and he rehab and he come back.
Yeah.
So you start talking about what they could have been. Think about how many people in y'all life or in our city, and if you listen and think all the people you know, like man, yeah, he was cold.
Wait, so what that mean for the Chiefs? You think they just done? Or?
No. I'm talking about the heartbreak of the moment. The moment when he tear the ACL in the game, you like, dang, he's about to,
Man, say I'll be back next year.
No, but like,
Bro,
this is what I'm explaining though. I'm explaining like if we would have lost, and this is not a sports podcast, but if we would have lost last week against the Bills, I would be more okay. Because at least it was a dog fight.
Yeah.
And everybody gave everything. Like, if we would have lost that, I'd have been like, dang. I'd be like, well, you know what? At least that's a good game.
That's true.
Like Sunday, the fashion is what I couldn't accept.
Yeah, it was a tale of two halves.
But like, I ain't never seen, and this is me on my soapbox right now. I'm gonna give it back to y'all.
Let it out.
I ain't never seen a football team look so differently from one half to the other.
Yeah, so it was a tale of two halves.
Like, especially in Arrowhead. Nah, bro. But this goes to this is my next point. Now, I talked a lot. I ain't talk a lot of stuff, but I was talking some stuff. And I had a lot of people calling me all across the country, Ed. Friends in California, friends in Texas.
I know New York.
Friends in New York. Oh, because New York they all Bills fans up there in New York. All my friends out there. Man, everybody call me. Everybody text me. There are people that don't even got football teams hit me up. Now that I couldn't stand, all right?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's kind of eerie.
like people that don't got a favorite football team shouldn't even be allowed to talk playoff football.
What?
Or don't argue it, okay? Because that's a different type of hurt, bro. It's a different type of hurt. I had to just like, bro, I ain't talking to you, man.
Yeah, because it'd be like, what you talking about? You don't even got no hurt to be.
I mean, but it was good.
You don't feel this hurt.
That mug felt this mug just like it's like a death, but not that drastic. Like the same, like grief. It's the same kind of grief. But it's good. It was good, man. It was a good time. It was even still a good time at the bar and stuff like that.
I forgot you were at the bar. So.
Yeah, man, bro. Man, we was turned.
Energy was different at the end.
It was turned up.
Boy, y'all boys be lit enough, boy.
Yeah. We be turned up.
Y'all
in
be
there
live.
Yeah. We be turned up in there, man.
So, you had to say y'all goodbyes for a whole year, huh?
Yeah, he was like, "See y'all next year,
bro." Hey, on me, but you should have heard how fast the DJ cut the TV down.
All you heard was dishes.
Right after that kick, bro. He just
he
like, all right, thank y'all this year.
But like,
we see y'all next season.
But like, as downtrodden as that sounds, that's what make a fan. You there for the good, and you're there for the bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which makes the goods even better.
And I know. Because this
you know what I'm saying? So, and it was just funny, man. It was just funny.
We ended up getting an exciting matchup for the Super Bowl, though. Eagles against the Rams.
Yeah.
I'm still in the man after Super Bowl.
Hey,
but I'm gonna watch it though.
Hey, could the Bengals and the 49ers, that would have been.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have watched that.
I would have watched it, but it would have been a drag, bro.
At least we got the Rams. I'm rooting for Vaughn Miller and Odell.
Yeah. I said the same thing. Like
Juju made me realize.
That's the same thing I said. Because at first I was like, man, bump that, and then I was just like, nah, I gotta. I want Odell to get one, and I want Vaughn for sure to get one.
Yeah, because Joe Shiesty, he got.
He'd be
whole
right.
bunch of.
Yeah, I might have said, but they don't have an offensive line, and I thought that was going to show up more in the Chiefs game, but that for sure will show up against Aaron Donald.
But I was doing a lot of research. You know me, I watched the game like 3 times.
Yeah,
there's a lot of holding calls that didn't get called. There was a lot of open receivers, a lot of pass interferences. But I don't call for spilled milk. I'm not a dude that argue against the structure of something. Like, if that's how the game went, that's how it went. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say, man, it was rigged. Nah, I'm not one of the type of dudes. Yeah. People lost, people win. Next year, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you can't do that Monday morning coaching, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And shout out to Coach Sugar.
For sure. Yeah. But no, that's how I've been going, man. You can't watch ESPN for like a week.
Oh,
but luckily Tom Brady retired.
Yeah, I'm about to say some people don't really care about the Chiefs losing now. They care about the Tom Brady retiring.
I said thank God Tom Brady retired. Because if he wouldn't, they'd just talked about us all week.
That would have been a lot of deep
Yeah,
dives.
and now with the Brian Flores thing, and I was like, they didn't sweep our stuff under the rug already.
It's way more pressing.
Yeah. So
I think that Brian Flores thing will take over.
And what's going on with that? Like, what's going on with him? Like,
it's a lot.
It's a race. Yeah, because he said something.
So Brian Flores, if you have not been listening, Brian Flores, he is that was me. But Brian Flores is a head coach in the NFL. He was the coach of the Dolphins. He coached them to a 9-7 season.
Yep.
Oh.
He's been there 3 years. He had 2 winning seasons. He had 3.
In the midst of them attempting to tank.
Yeah, tank and they've been doing like a tank / rebuild at the same time, which is weird.
Very confusing.
Yeah, very confused. You didn't know if they was taking a team serious or not every year. Like, are they really trying to make a push? Or they just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Brian Flores, he was ultimately let go. So he became like a prime candidate for other teams on the market in the NFL. And then he got a couple head coaching interviews. Yeah. But there's this thing in the NFL called the Rooney Rule. And, I was just explaining because everybody don't watch football. You know what I mean? So pretty much the Rooney Rule is that, like, for, coaching positions, Ed?
Yeah, I think you
front office positions.
Yeah, I think you got to interview at least one black person.
Yeah, or one minority.
Yeah,
and that's like a requirement. Like you can't hire just. You got to interview somebody.
At least one minority.
Yeah, and a lot of teams do that.
I'm about saying that was, put in place to kind of help get some diversity, but they really just check out for box more than anything.
It's like just do it because we have to.
Brian Flores is He's
trying to fight against that, huh?
Yeah, he's
well, yeah, I'm about to say because the thing is, he had interviewed for the Giants job, and then Bill Belichick had texted him saying congratulations, but he was trying to text
Dable, Brian Dable
instead.
Yeah,
and that's when the interview process was like going on, and it was they had pre-picked who they wanted already. They were just going through the motions of doing interviews to cover their bases.
Yeah, exactly.
And now he's suing the NFL and the Giants.
Yeah,
and I think maybe the
Broncos too.
Broncos too. Oh yeah, because when that interview happened,
he said they showed up smized.
Oh yeah, there was an hour
for
late
real?
And stuff.
Yeah, he said they was like obviously drunk or what.
But
them boys on one.
Even okay, so kind of just moving on because we are not a sports podcast.
Okay, yeah.
How y'all been doing this week, man?
Chilling, man. Same old. How they on? You know what I'm saying? Just making it, man. I've been getting my workouts every day. You know what I'm saying? Got it in this morning, and Been chilling, man. Ain't nothing, ain't too much been going on.
What about you? Do you?
I be feeling lighter, man. Like lighter.
Mentally, physically?
I'm stepping lighter. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming into the day lighter, man. Making my bed in the morning. It ain't made now, but because I've been in it.
There's a book about that.
Yeah.
It's called Make Your Bed.
Yeah, it's called Make Your Bed. Yeah, it's a lot of speeches about it. It's like a psychological thing.
Starting the day off with an accomplishment.
Yeah, exactly. So, been making my beds and stuff, making my smoothies,
I actually like
cooking. So I'm trying to like slide back into a actual like routine, you could say, but just like just doing that self-care bare minimum things. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got a fire coffee from a homeowner like 2 weeks ago. Like I went to their house to do one of my survey, and I think they had to be either Albanian or Macedonian. So they was very hospitable. You know what I mean? I did the survey, and the lady was like, "Don't leave. We making you coffee." And I was like, they didn't give me a chance to say I don't drink coffee. They were just like, "Don't leave." They're like, "You can't drive off till you get this coffee."
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't even drink coffee. They don't even know I don't drink coffee like that.
Yeah.
Man, I got that coffee, bro. That wasn't no straight black coffee. They did some stuff to it, did some little zigzag with the caramel.
Strong, huh?
That move was good, bro.
Yeah.
They fixed that thing up, huh?
And they gave me 2 crepes.
Ooh. Oh, for the free?
For free.
Man, hold on.
I thought I was just getting the coffee. They showed up to the door with a cup of coffee and some crepes. And she said, "This is my famous chicken crepes." And I was like, okay, I guess it was ground chicken. But it was like, I've had crepes before, but this was it felt good. Like, this is like an authentic crepe.
What
like,
else it had in it?
It was just, it was nicely wrapped. Definitely had some olive oil on it. I don't know what else was in it. I was just tasting the chicken, and that mug was good, bro. But like, that wasn't the highlight. The highlight was the coffee. And you know me, I don't drink coffee like that, so that's the equivalent of me of like hitting some weed or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, my body don't get that often. I think I got turned out, bro. I think I got turned out by that coffee.
For real.
Pause.
Yeah. Pause.
Big pause.
Pause. Hey, yo.
And I say, hey, now this place, where it was from again? You said?
I think they was Macedonian
Oh,
or
okay.
Albanian, one of them. But the coffee was good, and it made me want it. Now I've been having this hunkering. Is it hankering or? I one of those.
One
Yeah,
of those too.
yeah. I've been having this hankering for like coffee, but I want her coffee. You know what I'm saying? I want that woman coffee. I
I
don't
have to find her contact
Yeah.
info and say,
Hey,
I was
man.
the surveyor here.
Yeah.
What kind of coffee was that?
Yeah, what kind of coffee was that, man? Because that wasn't no. I know I can't go to McDonald's and get that coffee. Like that had some love in it.
Let's see, that was like me. I had, I think I had like a cold a few weeks ago, and I was like, somebody was like, "Well, make you some tea," and I was like, I don't do like hot beverages. I don't do I don't do coffee, tea, any of that. But I was like, oh man, let me. I don't know, maybe something warm will help me. So I made me some tea, man, and I mean, I know how to make tea in general.
I know what is
So I made some little tea, put me a little honey, and I was like, But I had a friend had gave me like a few teas to try like months ago, but it's not really my jam, but I had them, so I tried it. And I was like, oh man, this is refreshing, it's relaxing, and man, I just went on a deep dive after that. Because my thing with teas was like, it's just so many. And I'd always be like, I need guidance, but then people would just tell me all the teas, and I'm like, that's not guidance. I need somebody to be like, try this one first, or here, try this. And no one ever did that until then. So, like I said, that one that was given to me was like a Yogi vanilla peppermint. I just went and found that and bought like 2 boxes of that. Then I went and bought me a tea kettle. And I got me a mug, because I didn't even have mugs, because I literally don't.
Hey, that let you know, Bo. That let you know.
Yeah, I went in, man. Then I went and got me some good local honey, because you know, when you get honey that's local, that's what help you with your immune system, because the bees and the blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what everything's pretty much made out of.
Yeah, so I got me some honey out of Sunnyvale.
Okay.
You know, right down the road. So, yeah, man. I don't
Shout
make
out.
it that often. like I maybe only make tea like once or twice a week right now, but I can understand like how people, because I know a lot of people like to end their nights with tea, and I can understand because it's like the process in itself make you just slow down. Like you got to put the water in there, got to let it boil, you got to, you know, it's just like I was like, okay, I can see how somebody would like to do this just to, especially if you moving around and super busy all day, they
kind of slow it down.
Yeah, it forces you to just slow down.
And you know what it make you do? It make you organize yourself. Like organize yourself. First, turn the oven on. Put the water in there. Do that.
Yeah.
I'm not that grown yet, but drinking hot tea.
I actually got inspired by you, man. I went out there. I was in the tea aisle the other day. And I was like, I was looking at. It's a lot of teas, bro.
Don't know where to start.
Because it's you know the teas right across from the condiments. So you know I was getting like my condiments. I turned around like, man, they go to tea. And I thought about what you said, and I looked at it, I was like, it's a lot of tea, man.
Just don't know where to start.
So I grabbed a box of detox tea. It's just in my pantry. I gotta make it. Like you said, I ain't got no tea kettle. I got mugs.
I'm about to say because I was just making mine in a pot, just boil the water.
And then you
pot.
just
like a savage. That's what I was doing. That was like, man, I need to get a little bit more refined.
To be honest, I was pretty much at that stage now where I was like, I guess I just boil some water and pot.
That's what I was doing. I was like, man, let me go and get a little tea kettle. I was gonna pay like $20
You saying in the summertime you can do it the old school way. You know, put it in the jug and take it outside. You never heard about it that way, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people do it that way.
Yeah. Oh, me and my grandma used to.
On them hot days, you can just do it like
super
that.
Hot days. But I seen Jessica do that one time. But she had a whole jug out there.
But see, that's the thing too. Like, right, I don't like drinking warm beverages when it's not cold. So I don't know if this is gonna continue or what. And like I said, it's not like a consistent thing. It's pretty sporadic when I make tea right now. But I'm getting into it. Like I said, I drink my little vanilla peppermint.
How long is your morning routine? Just by time. So give me a time.
Like, think about 20 minutes.
Really?
And that includes stretching and making my smoothie.
Really?
And your push-ups in too, huh?
Nah, I don't do push-ups in the morning.
You don't waste no time then. You go straight.
Stretch. Then I do my cleanliness stuff. Then I get
20 minutes.
Dressed. Then but see, I wish I had the luxury of easing into my morning, but I would have to wake up super early because that's 20 minutes I spend doing that.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you go for boom,
but I gotta
boom,
be out by 6:55 just to have time to make it to work for 7:30.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If I started work at 9, I can wake up at 7 and have a beautiful morning.
Yeah.
Make my little tea, maybe get a little chapter in. But I have to wake up at 5 something.
Yeah.
That's why I was like
20 minutes is 20 minutes.
I get it all done in 20.
20 minutes is good. That's you. 20 minutes is you. Because Saturday, actually, I had a good morning. I had a great morning. No,
I
Sunday.
noticed that. I noticed that spark in you.
Sunday morning, Saturday and Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I had some good mornings. But I attribute that to getting good sleep, though. That's another podcast.
That's important.
But anyway.
Very important.
I know for sure my morning, but that's a weekend. But even still, like my morning routine, at least 40, 45. Because I do the teeth, I do the flossing and the, you know what I'm saying? And I used to do oil pulling.
Oil pulling.
When you did do, man, you remember like you could put the oil in your mouth, you squish it around. It's supposed to get all the bacteria out your mouth.
You're on another level.
Y'all never heard that before?
Mouthwash, not oil pulling.
So oil pulling, like they have these different types of oils. Like you can do it with like coconut oil. Or you can do it like the virgin coconut oil. Store it in there, squish it around, spit it out. It's supposed to like detox your mouth, get all the bacteria and germs and all that.
That's like what substance do you use?
I got some in the restroom.
What is it called?
I can't remember the name of it. You do the oil for it, but like you're not supposed to swallow it, of course. But
of course not.
It do got a little texture to it because it's a thicker fluid. I said thicker. It's a thicker fluid. Pause.
Big pause.
But like,
I was thinking that was like,
it's a thicker fluid, so you kind of got to get used to that, and it feel a little weird. But I say that I do all that, but to be honest, where I self-deprecate is like if I'm gonna skip anything, I skip breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or like the smoothie. I skip that if I'm in a rush.
Oh yeah, so if I'm hungry, I can't function in the morning. That'll just consume my thoughts. So
For real, I just eat that mug and just be toe up.
Yeah, see, but y'all better than me, bro. My morning time be an hour. That's why when I used to have to be at work for 6 o'clock in the morning, I have to get up like at 4, bro, or like 3:30, because I'm not a morning person, bro. So I need time to, you know what I'm saying. You a strong man, 20 minutes, bro. I'll be mad all day, bro.
That's man.
I'll be mad all day.
That's a man that got to be somewhere.
Man, bro, and that's good though. But I need a whole hour for my morning routine because I can wake up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. Ideally, I would like to ease into my morning, but like I said, I'm not.
Mm-hmm. You know what I've been like? I've been liking lately. We've been doing the scriptures in the morning, in our little friend group. Like you know, I don't like to say this because you know I don't want to make it a thing, but like I've been liking that though, because you see what somebody energy at today. I'm like, okay,
yeah, bro.
Okay, I see where you at with it. Like, nothing like good scripture in the morning, man.
Keep God in your life, man.
For the believers.
You just can't, for the believers. But you can't forget about, you know, if you believe in it, you can't forget about it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that has been pretty, like I say, introducing that. And I mean, because I always prayed in the morning, but like I say, doing that gospel music and the scripture, it just put a better tone to the day.
Make you feel better, man.
Bro, I thank you. I'm just so thankful. I don't know the last time I had a bad day. This has been really good.
That's what's up, bro.
I had a question for y'all that has nothing to do with anything, though.
Go ahead.
But I was having a conversation about this. Like, have y'all, at this point in y'all life, have y'all tried everything that y'all wanted to try? Like, okay, professionally, or like, because you know, like some people, they'll get older and say, man, I always wanted to be this, but I never went after it.
Oh, so
Or y'all like at that point where y'all have tried everything or still in the midst of trying things that y'all wanted to try?
I haven't tried everything at all.
For me, no.
I still got a lot of stuff on. I still want to go audition. Yeah,
you do.
I want to go give us. I'm talking about. I want to go give people laughing right now as I'm saying this. But listen, listeners, I want to give a good serious. I'm talking about walking there. Hey, I'm Julius. Get straight to it. I'm talking about, I might walk in the building in character.
I might say that's wild though. They film a lot of stuff in Dallas. I remember they filmed Queen of the South in Dallas for a while, like the earlier seasons. Yeah,
bro, I know I can get a side role, bro. I know I can get a side role,
bro. Do that, bro.
I know I can. I really believe I can.
What you playing on, man?
I would just go to an audition, bro. Like, hey, you know what? They might say, thank you for your time.
Hey.
Thank you for your read.
At least you tried.
I walk out there.
That'd just be fun to try.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And see, but what Ed was just explaining, you know, when he asked the question, when you get old, you be like, dang, I should. That's regret, bro.
Well, yeah, because I was on the topic of regret with somebody, and I was just like, I never want to be that person who was like, man, I always wanted to do this, but I never really did.
Bro. Uncle Calvin used to tell us that all the time. Uncle Calvin, he was like, bro, regret is horrible, bro. When you get to a certain age and all you do is be like, man, I should have did this. I could have did that. I was like, bro, do it, bro. Like, that's why I'm going back to, hopefully I go back to school. Because I don't want to be 60 years old. Be like, man, I should have really tried.
Or you'll just always wonder why.
Yeah.
So what y'all saying in the conversation?
Oh, my bad.
Oh well, no, what we was talking about, like,
yeah, bro, like that's horrible.
Not living with regret and just going after it, and like trial and error. Because you know I'm big on saying that's all life is anyway. And because I was thinking about myself, I was like, heck, anything I was curious in that I thought I maybe wanted to do professionally, I tried.
That's what's up,
you know,
I realized it wasn't for me, but I tried it, you know. So I don't live with that regret of like,
exactly.
Man, I wonder what would have happened if I would have went after this or this.
That regret be. I'm not saying for y'all, but like that regret and that regret be tied to a lot of shame, right? And not even shame that's even happened. It's like potential shame.
Yeah.
Like nobody want to say, "Oh, I went audition for a movie." What? Ain't you a bartender?
Yeah.
Or ain't you a whatever? I don't put nobody's job out there. But don't you do this? Ain't that what you want to do? Like, no, man, I just want to try
I
it.
just want to try. Man.
And some people get ashamed to tell people what their aspirations is. So, you know.
Or like I said, they kind of tie into last week when I was saying people just psych themselves out instead of
just
trying it and seeing if it work or not. They just psych themselves out, tell themselves no, and don't even ever try.
Yeah.
And then just live with it. But
y'all got anything else on that list? Anything? Yeah.
just want to try.
I definitely want to. Well, I got a long list. Wow.
Well, yeah, because like I say, in our conversation, it was more so like geared towards professional. Because I know there's a lot of stuff we still want to do as far travel and all that stuff. But we was kind of talking about professionally and stuff.
Oh, okay,
and like,
professional.
And like, bro, like I like how you brought up shame, bro, because I'd be like, dang, bro, this coaching stuff, bro. I'm 29 years old. I feel like I'm a little bit too old to be going back for coaching. You know, most coaches, they start in their 20s and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a 35-year-old man talk about this my first year coaching, but you can't, like you said, you can't let that get in your way, bro.
Yeah, you can't think like that, man. It's never too late to start.
Yeah.
It's never too late to start.
It was just saying, bro, you know what I'm saying? You block that out in your mind for yourself before anybody else do it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And don't do that. So that's why I like when you said shame, bro. I like.
Well, yeah,
I love when you said that.
Well, like, especially in today's society, especially in our community, you know, black communities, like things that don't seem practical kind of looked at as like frivolous. You know what I mean? Like that's a little frivolous, don't you think? In that regard. Now, professionally, like you're asking about it in that context, yeah, there's still a lot I want to do. Like, I still want to go to a couple of seminars. Still want to get my master's, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You know that I still want to shift my stuff and shift my career to where like right now, I know I'm doing a good for the earth. Like I'm working in renewable energy. Like this is like
that's what, a good man.
Like this is what the world needs to sustain itself going forward.
Yeah.
So like I'm doing a good thing for humanity, right? Even if it's just my little thing I do. Yeah. But I'm like, how do I keep that, but also like enjoy it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, okay, I'm in the field. I just got to get the right position in this field. Like, I like my position now, but I got to get the right position to where it's like I really feel, you know what I'm saying? To give it that. So, you know, that's still there. And, you know, a lot of my drive come from that, though. I'm glad you asked that. Like,
I'm glad he asked that, too, bro, because I actually been thinking about a lot of stuff that I'm wanting to do lately.
What you got on yours? Well, are you fulfilling your...
Yeah, man, I low key, like I said, anything I was kind of interested in, like kind of getting into, I tried. That might have just been applying for a job or actually going to grad school or picking up a couple gigs. That's what I said. I've done a lot of random stuff in my time. And honestly, now though, I'm kind of good in the industry I am. Like I got like goals to transition to like a different role eventually in my industry. But like I said, I won't. And I'm happy about that. I won't look back when I'm 50 and be like, was it something you wanted to be, but you never quite, never did or tried to do? Like, no, I tried everything. I took that LSAT a couple times.
It's going to be a good feeling too.
I was like, nah, I don't. It was nothing that interested me professionally that I didn't go to or try to get into or apply for a job within or something, you know.
Right. I think doing those things and it gives your life a lot of color.
Yes.
If you know what I mean. Like it gives your life a lot of color where like, you know, you did this, you tried this, and when you look back like Buddha's been saying, and you talking to me like, yeah, man, I remember I tried that. Like, you know what I mean? It was experimental and, you know what I'm saying, everything like that. But, hey, it was all worth it in the end. You know what I mean?
And I think this is the time, man, while, you know, we don't have kids, we're not married, we don't got, you know, we got like a little versatility.
Well, you know, the workforce is changing, like, in our country.
It is.
It's getting a lot more, like, gig-based, where, like, you might not necessarily have a degree in this, or you might not necessarily be working at this place alone, but you can come in and do it for like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Or you can come do this. You know.
I think now it's more so about transferable skills.
Yeah, exactly.
More than anything. Like you don't have to have a background, but the fact that you did this, you did this, you did this. Okay, you can apply that.
Yeah.
Like if you've been a project manager, it don't really matter if it's tech, renewable energy. Like if you're a project manager, you know how to manage a project.
Yeah, bro. That's probably one of the most crucial. Like if you get that on like an early resume,
that's just transferable skills, man. It's just about corralling people and being organized.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? That's really what, especially in a society where we got so much emphasis on not only what a person does, but how they feel doing it. You know what I mean? So you have to also be able to get a job done, but you also, like you said, corral people, encourage them, influence them. Bro, like, that's needed in every job, in every industry.
People like a good resume, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, because we used to, it was like a class that I had to take for my job one time, and like the icebreaker was go around and say what you wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
And like it was crazy because nobody said that they wanted to do what we was doing. It was just like a sea of like dreams that never came true. It was kind of depressing. Like everybody was like, well, I wanted to do this, but I didn't ever go after it. And then I seen this in the paper and or someone told me about this, so I just applied. I was like, man, like
it was scary.
People didn't go after what they wanted to do. And I was like, me personally, man, I just never wanted to like live with that regret or just that wonder, like all my life saying like, man, I wonder if I would have just actually went after it, man.
That's one of my worst fears, bro. It's just sitting up there like, man, bro, why I didn't do that. And then like, I'm going to keep bringing it up because it's eating at me, bro. And I don't want to be an old man to talk about, man, I should have did that, bro. So yeah, bro, that's a good, hey man, try everything, bro. Try everything you want to do, bro.
That's what I say. It's all trial and error. You try it and be like,
if you fail,
you be like, I thought this was for me. Yeah,
it is what it is.
But the fact that you tried and seen the inner workings of it, that's what made you realize, okay, well, this is something I can do, or it ain't really what I thought it was. But until you actually try, you never know.
Never know, man. I like that, bro.
No,
it was a good one, bro.
I like that. You saying that question in your orientation about like what did you want to be, it had made me think of another crazy question actually later. But to kind of build off what you were saying, I got such a laundry list of things I want to do, and like we all know, like a lot of people in our lives, like we're very ambitious people.
Yes,
I would say like even in our own right, I know some of the things that Ed want to do. He know what I want to do, for the most part. The hard thing is not to lose sight of it because life can get kind of monotonous and like drag you down.
Yeah, I'm about to say
because you get so preoccupied with just keeping your head above water, like
other stuff.
You get bogged down with life, and then life just keep life, and the older you get, so it might be like, oh yeah, you kept saying you want to go to grad school, but you kept putting it off. Now then got proposed, you then got engaged. Now you focused on the wedding. No, now you got a child, so now you feel like, oh man, I didn't think I missed my window. So
it's like you got to put your little dream on pause for a little bit.
And then a lot of people, when they quote unquote put it on pause, they never go back to it, and that's when it become oh man, well I planned on doing it, but then I started, started a family.
If you know that about a person, do you look at that person as a failure?
No, because that's a lot of people's story.
Well, I'm just asking. Because it's you hear people say, "Oh, he always say he want to be this." I guess he never wanted to do it, really.
But life happened.
Yeah. I'm about to say, when you start making kids and a family, that stuff get different, man.
Yeah,
you just
priorities change.
Keeping mouths fed and stuff. So I feel like that, because even like I say in that class where it was the sea of dreams that never came true. That's what 90% of them said. Well, I started having kids, and then after that, it was just like priorities shifted.
That's such a crucial.
So now you got to just get by for your kids, and what you gonna do for 18 years? Getting by and hustling for them, and now your dream's still sitting right there on the side. But every time you even think about touching it,
what's something in your life that y'all put to the side Was it always coaching, or was it always what?
That I put to the side?
Mm-hmm. You feel like is there something you putting to the side right now? Maybe?
For me personally, I think I've had the luxury of not having to.
Mm-hmm.
That's
to
what's
put
up.
anything.
That's a
to the
blessing.
side.
That's what's up, bro.
That's really a blessing.
I might say if it was something I was interested in, I pursued it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it was anything I had to put to the side. I mean, now if you start talking about like frivolous stuff, like okay, like I had to wait to travel because of COVID and stuff like that, or waiting to, I've been trying to go to Portland for a year, but not like, but like if you're talking about like real life stuff, like as far as professionally and aspirations and stuff, I think I kind of just always kind of went for it.
Well, I also think, Ed, just me knowing you, I always think your goal was always just like self-sustained based.
Yeah.
So if it was making you money, you know what I'm saying, to handle your life at that point, you feel good about it, right?
I would say
so.
Yeah.
So there was never like a position in mind for you. You just wanted to be stable.
Yeah, I think that was all. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like, because I know when people, they grow up, they say, oh, I want to be a cowboy. I want to be an astronaut.
Yeah.
My stuff was just always just make
Take
money.
Care.
And be stable. So
yeah. So like,
I don't have like aspirations like as a specific job.
Exactly.
Like some people. I would always joke that my dream job was to name colors for Crayola and travel around the world just to get inspiration to name colors. But that was kind of like just the thing I say to
throw people off kilter.
Yeah, it's just something that it really was never anything. I mean, I know ultimately I want to own stuff and work for myself.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But like, that's why I kind of combed through it a little bit, because I know your goal was it's different. Some people have like an ideal job, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Or ideal. You more so have an ideal like lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
So some people might have an ideal occupation. You know?
Like I said, I know people that want to be meteorologists, lawyers. So I am different in that manner because I never had that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And when you have a goal that's that vague, it makes you easy to shift.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I'm about to say,
so you've already given yourself a higher playing field.
Yeah, because I remember we was talking about that last week when I was saying I like my industry and stuff, but like, I follow the money. I'm a little more fluid.
So when like there's people like that, like Ed, that I gotta respect you for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I wouldn't judge you. I mean, not for the compare anyway. But I wouldn't judge the person in the lens of Ed. Like if this person, like Buddha say, want to be a coach, you know what I'm saying, and he ain't got there yet.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge him with the same, because I know what your goal is.
But see, I always respected people that had like professional aspirations, like
a specific job.
Like Buddha say, I always wanted to, I wanted to be a coach. Like I'd be like, wow, like
how you
always wanted to do that, and me, I was just kind of like whatever, money. But I always respected the people that like always wanted something specifically, and then went and tried to obtain it. Because
then, like you said, did I put that yes, I put that to the side because I figured out I wanted to be a coach in the 8th grade. But I don't know why. And sometimes I be feeling like, dang, bro, I wasted my time all them years getting that operating degree. And I could have been getting that
because you was trying to do what Ed did.
Yeah, trying to get to the money. Get to the money.
Don't work for everybody.
Yeah, that don't give people the same fulfillment.
And that don't work. So and see, that's a regret right there, bro. And I'm already feeling that regret and pain, so I don't want to be old feeling that. So now I'm really about to, you know what I'm saying? I know how that regret feels.
Yeah.
Now I'm about to really at least try to go for it.
But like, would you ever have had that drive if you didn't do that first thing first? You know what I'm saying? It's a word for that type of. It's a word. It's a word for that thing.
But I know what you're saying though, because I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, and sometimes you got to go through stuff to prepare you for stuff, or even for you to like realize certain stuff, and you can't like skip steps. Like
stuff is not predestined as you think it is. You know what I'm saying? So.
Or it's like, depending on what you believe.
Yeah.
It might be, but you don't know it.
How it's going to get there.
So, you got to go through stuff to even be ready. And it's like everything you go through is for a reason, and you got to go through certain stuff to even know. So, or even to appreciate stuff, or, because, you said maybe if you knew you wanted to be a coach and you remembered that and it was just on your mind, you may not appreciate it more so than you going through your journey now where you done had different jobs, got different things, and realize, oh, I don't really like this. So now when you finally doing something you always wanted to do,
it feel right.
And you just got a different joy from it because you went through all this to get there. Whereas somebody that just went to school for it and they instantly got it, they may not have that same level of appreciation and value for it. And that's how it go. Because that's how it is with me with my job. Like, I ain't gonna never complain about that because I know what it's like to be unemployed and not knowing where your next check gonna come from and just trying to maintain. So like work stuff, it may be something I ain't as fond of as other, like, you know, like a certain component of the job. But at the end of the day, it's better than
nothing
being in that unemployment line with a suit on. Them telling you about city jobs where you can only make 12 an hour.
Yeah.
So I didn't. But see,
read meters.
If I would have got that job instantly though, and ain't went through them humbling experiences, I wouldn't appreciate it the same. That's why I say, so that's why I say. Sometimes I think it's just important that you just got to go through whatever your journey is.
Also, it's like before I judge somebody, I don't look at them for like what they should be doing. Ask them what they want to do. Like the person that tell me that he want to coach. All right, coach.
Yes,
we know what coaches make, but like if he okay with that,
yes, bro.
That's what he okay.
I'm trying to say because somebody not just driven by money.
Yeah, exactly.
Want to be fulfilled by what they do.
Exactly. Now me. Like, I would say this for me, like, I'm more like impact driven.
Okay.
What's the impression that I'm leaving? Like, you know what I'm saying? And this might be ambitious of me, but I do look at like what my legacy gonna be, like on the world.
Yes.
Like what is, like when I die, what people gonna be like, man, Jude, this resonated with me. Could you help me with this?
Yeah.
Or he said it. Like, so I think in terms of that. So whatever is giving me the platform to do that on the biggest, most impactful scale, that's really what I'm chasing. You know what I'm saying? And it's vague enough, like kind of like with money, where like you can go in and out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying now, like I like the industry I'm in because I'm doing good for humanity. You know what I mean? But I want to be able to leave my impressions on like more people. You know what I'm saying? Have more of a reach. So.
That's what's up, man.
Because that's interesting that you measure it by that.
Yeah,
I definitely measure it on just running it up and and providing a better life for the people after, like me, like my kids, and leaving them something.
Yeah.
So you want to leave a stamp?
I mean, like I'm gonna leave my kids something too. I'm gonna leave them something they can stand on. You know what I'm saying? Like a reputation. You know.
I feel that, bro. That means you want to be great, bro. I feel.
I just want to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that could be if that's done with $100,000 a year. If that's done with $4 million a year, man. You know what I'm saying?
But your focus is the impact.
My focus, impact, impression, influence. Yes,
doing
that's my.
So your mind is running it up.
Just running it up.
So what's your focus?
My focus, man, bro. I'm about to keep it real. I want to do what I want to do, bro. Like
autonomy.
I want to do what I want to do, bro. Like
y'all kind of like the
and
same.
Personal fulfillment.
Yeah, personal fulfillment, and
you want to make a decision and know that you made the decision with no help.
Yeah, but no, because I really do love help. I need. You know what I'm saying? When I need help, I'm not scared to ask.
You want to do what you want to do, just not what you're forced to do.
Probably. But you know, I just want to. Overall, I want to do what I want to do, and if that's not working a job that I don't like, that's what it is. Now I will work a job.
That makes sense though. Like you want to be personally fulfilled.
That's really what it is.
Because I'm about to say you've had jobs. You're like, I just didn't like it, or it didn't fulfill me, so you just didn't want to be there no more. So that makes sense.
So see, that's my focus, man. My focus and my focus. I want to, I want to live a comfortable life, man.
Okay, so since we're all realists here at this table,
keep it real.
We're all pretty much realists. What do you think is like a Because, dang, I don't want to like throw judgment around, but like,
go ahead, bro.
Well, we got a society where people feel like they don't got to do, meaningless stuff, which they don't. But you might take a couple bad jobs before you get the job you want to get. Yeah. You might have to put your head down and do some stuff you might not want to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like a a little bit of a facade to where like you can just subvert all that and go straight to the thing.
Yeah,
it happens.
Yeah, it normally don't work like that.
We have it, but what I want to ask y'all, since we all kind of like talked about what our focus is, in the type of focus that you have, right? What do you think is like a drawback or like a cost, like we said last week, like a cost of doing business with that type of focus in mind? Example, me. I'm saying that I'm all about impact and like I want to influence and impress and be impressionable to people and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know that gunning for something like that, I'm going to do jobs where I might not feel fulfilled and I might not get to put my ideas to the forefront because I'm working behind somebody until I can get to the level, that I get to where I'm calling the shots.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know in my line of work, in my line of stuff I'm trying to do, that's a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
What do you think? What do y'all think that is for your focus or what your aspiration is?
I think for me is because I know I've struggled with this is because I am just so money based that like it can be hard to have a direction because it's like I can have any direction and sometimes when you don't have like a specific
you end up not doing nothing. Huh?
It's just harder when you don't have a direction when you're like you can just go any different route because like I said,
that's sloppy too.
railroad. I was applying for railroad positions. I was applying for.
Go ahead. My bad.
That's why I said I was trying to work my way into tech. If I like, so it's like it can make it hard when that's your only focus. So like having direction in it, because if I said I know I want to work in this industry, okay, it's like okay, well now I know. Okay, so now I can look and see the different things in that. But when you just say money, you can make money a lot of different ways. So it's I feel like that's kind of the drawback for me because like I was saying the week where it was like I like the industry and I am, but money talks. So if it's more money in something else that I can make without getting another degree or something, I'll go do it. So it's like sometimes that can make you like. I mean, it can be a pro and con being fluid because then at that point it's kind of like if you're trying to become like a master or something or hone your craft, but you easily can go to something else that can. That's why I say it can kind of make you because it's like when it's like the direction. It can make that difficult. So I say that would be the drawback for me, just being concerned about the money because, like I say, the industry at that point don't matter. But
I had so many light bulbs that go off when you talk because you're like the opposite end of the spectrum for me. You know what I'm saying? Ed, like a person like Ed.
For sure.
Because when I hear you talk, I hear like, okay, like this is somebody that's willing to sacrifice a likable job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
money, right?
See, you know what I'm saying? Even you saying that make something jump in my chest because I don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just my predisposition. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have a hard time dropping a job that I really like and really enjoy for a job that pay. I mean, if it's $1 million versus 50,000, every man got a price. I got one too. You know what I'm saying? But if it's on some close stuff, I would have a hard time like choosing that.
Yeah, me too. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying? But that's I ain't gonna lie. But these are the things. My bad, bro. You ain't even answer. My bad. You go ahead. Do you know is there a drawback from like, you going for the person? You going for the personal fulfillment? I don't know. I didn't mean.
I'm definitely going for the personal fulfillment. But I had a question.
No, go ahead.
I had a question. Is that lazy if you don't want to do a job that you don't like, just out the simple fact because you don't like it?
I don't think that's lazy. I think that's a luxury because I mean, if people got like we were saying, you got a family,
bills,
you got to do what you got to do. But I mean, that's a luxury. But I wouldn't call it lazy.
Yeah,
I don't know what I would call it, man.
Because sometimes I'd be like, man,
that's a luxury.
Low key
to do a job you don't like.
Well, no, to be able to just to quit if you don't like, because a lot of people be stuck out of obligation, so they got bills and they can't just say, "Oh, I don't like this, so I just quit." Well, how you gonna support yourself? Well, what are you gonna do for money?
Excuse me.
But something like I said, I think that's a luxury just to be able to quit just because you don't like a job.
Well, see, that's what I was saying. Like that was the whole part of like me asking about the drawbacks, right?
Yeah.
Because like I don't like we all have some of us, a good majority of us, we have good aspirations for where we want our life to be, right?
Yeah.
But I know, I mean, I don't believe this with y'all because I talk to y'all and I know we talk about real stuff. But there's like a lot of people that want to just like not acknowledge the fact that there is like hard stuff you got to go through sometimes to get there.
Yes. Heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. And you know, Black History Month, it do be hard for us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it, you know, and it's harder for our female counterparts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I just like to talk about this with people because, like, bro, like, as much as like, cause we know ourselves. I know what my personality is, but I also know some of like the negative side effects for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, in me talking, you might think like, dang, that boy Jew really might pass up a higher paying job because he like the job he do. You know what I'm saying? He could be better off in life. Somebody probably thinking that, you know, or vice versa with whatever y'all saying. Like,
yeah, but that's somebody who you know what I'm saying, like, they base their stuff, you know what I'm saying, they base their success off money though, so of course they would say that.
Yeah.
And they don't base it off personal fulfillment.
And that's why I said earlier, like, I like to ask somebody, like, get to know what somebody's about. Like, what is your focus?
Yeah.
You know, what is your intention with everything? Like, because once I know that, I know how to deal with you. Like I said, Ed my best friend, but I literally just said he's on the opposite end of the spectrum from me.
Mm-hmm.
Like
and that's okay.
Everything he said, like I don't agree with all that because that's not the type of life I want. Yeah. I'm not gonna stop him from being my friend, but I know him though, and I know he like that, and I know I can care for Ed like that. So when Ed do come to me and say, "Man, I got a raise," I know he like money.
Yeah, he like that.
So I'm extremely happy for him. You know what I'm saying?
Proud of you, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say because that kind of just go into like, you know,
exactly.
Everybody want different stuff out of life.
Yeah,
but like I say though, that's what to kind of tie it all in though. That's like you going for what you want to do, and not having that regret.
Yeah,
exactly.
And you know what? If you try everything, at the end, at least you'll know what you want. You know what I'm saying? Or have a better idea.
I want to say you just got that peace of mind.
My bad.
You got that peace of mind because it's like, okay, yeah, I did do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like I say, it's all trial and error. But
trial and error, man.
Or you might try and be good at it. What about that? You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, shoot, I ended up with what I'm doing now. I'm just tried it and I was like, I like this.
I tell you right now, where I'm at in life right now, I've pretty much gotten everything off just trying some stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'm like 95% just trying stuff.
Heck, living in Dallas, I was like, I'll try it.
95% try stuff, 5% just being a good conversation. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like just a good person. 5% good person, 95 just trying stuff.
Hey, but you gotta tear that loading wall down, bro. It's open world now. Open world. You gotta go.
That's how it is, man. You just gotta try stuff because you just never know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I end up falling in love with something.
What?
Or someone.
Oh, yeah, but reply to that girl.
Hey, I'm about to say I ain't gonna get into it. I'm about to say, ooh. I'm about to say I know we getting to our little mark.
I'm happy Black History Month.
I was just about to ask y'all Black History Month.
Real talk.
What's something y'all bringing into this month? I mean, you know, it's year round. But.
Hey, bro, I was doing my little you know, hey, I love history and all that, bro. So I was looking up the slave trade, man. That's some crazy stuff, right?
You got something you focusing on for Black History Month? Like it's like something.
Well, I'm always a big advocate of supporting Black businesses.
Yeah,
but I'm just going like
shout out.
Hey, like this morning I was at the gym and they got this new juice store that's open inside the gym and it's Black owned.
Oh,
and I bought me a tea from there, man.
Yeah.
But I buy a tea from there every time I go there. But I was like, I bought the biggest tea today.
Sometimes you gotta do that though.
You know what I'm saying? Then I tipped him and I was like, he was like, oh, appreciate you, bro. I was like, man, hey brother, man.
Best support.
You all right with me?
Yeah, sometimes that's the best support, man.
But yeah, man, I just want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad. I just want us to be, you know what I'm saying? Be supportive of Black business this month. That's my goal to y'all.
Economic empowerment.
That's my goal to the listeners, man. That's y'all goal, man. Support Black, support Black, support Black. Man, I can't say that enough, bro. Please, don't just do it in February. Do it all year round, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I ain't saying we got to build another Black Wall Street, but we can get pretty up there if we support each other, man. Go ahead.
No, for real.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
I'll start preaching.
I'm echoing that, man. I'm good. 5 black owned this month.
As we all seen, this the money man right here.
Yeah, 5 black owned. That economic empowerment, man, that changed things.
Yeah.
For us, so.
I'll do this, and this is like a micro cat. Well, no, this is larger macro. Just be nice to the next person, man. Just,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Like, if they mean you on, protect yourself. But you know, just be genuine to your next brother, your next sister, bro. You'd be surprised how far that go. Like, you know, I come home and stop, man. You know, this lady said, man, you got nice hair. You remember that? You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
it light you up too.
Yeah, light you up, boy. Like, you know,
Yeah, that'd be a little small stuff.
Yeah.
This lady at work, she came to me the other week, like, and we kind of on the opposite end, so she really had to walk over there. It wasn't like in passing on her way to do something. And she was like, "You wrote this?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "You have nice handwriting, like really nice handwriting." And I was like, "I'm left-handed. I don't hear that often." I was like, "Oh, okay." And now I promise every time I write, because you know we doing like field work right now. Every time I write, I think about that. I'm like, oh no, let me make sure. I'm on my square, man.
Yeah.
That boy got to
But
stay.
yeah, you know that
Keep the
them little
reputation.
small little compliments, man. They
I remember
go a long way.
I was walking up to the bank. This black lady, she said, "Ooh, that walk." I said, "What?" She said, "You ain't just see how you walked up here." She's like, "You too cool, man." And I was like, "What?" But that's the first. She said, "Ooh, that walk." I said,
Man.
"I said, hi."
That grown man walk.
But she was, you know, she was like a 42-year-old woman. I was like,
bro, they like that. They pay attention.
You
to
know,
that.
you could lead a nation with that walk, man.
man, say
Man.
that woman seen a lot of walks.
Oh, me. She did. Oh,
said,
and-
"Ooh, that walk."
and look, smile too, bro.
Yeah,
Smile can light up somebody's day, bro. Man, that's why I try to smile as much as possible when I'm out. I know I can juju. Sometimes I can be like a little grouchy in the inside when we at home, but outside I try to smile. I try to laugh every time I talk to somebody, and they feed off that, bro. Because they kind of give me a little look, then they start smiling, they start laughing. Like you never know. Hey, bro, I be like, bro, I just probably changed that man day right there, man.
Yeah, you never know what somebody going through.
Change
That
it
little
around.
small, little positive interaction can
You
have
know what I'm
a
saying?
major impact on somebody's day.
Exactly, man. Hey, it's February, so you know it's a do it for MLK, man. Smile for MLK, man.
you do it
You
for
know what I'm
Autumn,
saying?
boy. Do it for Miss Gladys.
What? Oh, me, man.
Last thing, sorry, yeah, I know you ready.
Oh yeah, and Umar.
Oh, he gonna be out here.
Oh, for real.
Oh, he already came out here. But anyway,
Yeah.
by the time they hear this, we may or may not have survived this cold freeze.
Man,
So,
I ain't even know about it.
again,
oh yeah, this gonna drop after. Yeah, this will be after that.
yeah.
So hopefully
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Everybody kept their power and just got to chill, have a little cool, little off day.
we hope everybody stay in, stay warm.
Stay warm.
Look, this is what y'all need to do: make pots of stuff. Don't bake no chicken. Make that gumbo, make that chili.
Oh, me.
I hope you did that because that's gonna last you, bro. And that stuff stay hot. If the power go off, that stew gonna be hot.
And
It's
that
gonna be
potato
warm
soup.
for a while.
It's gonna be warm for a minute.
That's true.
That's gonna be warm for a while. That's what I'm about to go do right now.
What?
I'm about to go get the stuff. But anyway, episode 51,
That potato soup gonna be good too.
TEP. It closes out, man.
Remember to do all the things on all the things. And hey, don't go over there if you don't want to be stuck over there.
What?
If you know, you know.